Dear peasants, I'm the Serpent King and I live in this beautiful castle in Heemskerk, which was reformed after the great war of our ancestors in which all the humanity was killed by famine. From here we tried to start 5 new civilizations again, and I divided them according to the animals that had survived. Elephants, tigers, wolves, ravens and owls.
We are a kingdom of tigers and our king is Italian, so the name of our kingdom is Tigrotto.
The name of our country is Uparctiv. This is our logo. We are a constitutional monarchy. Our country is very poor. It is very unorganized.
Lux Barucus. There is a democracy. Everyone have the same weight in the decisions, in the discussions. We believe in many gods. The moon is our father because we are the wolves.
We have a constitution. We don't have marriages. We cannot talk, but only sexting, like texting, but only with sex.
We have democracy king. Yeah, he's a handsome man and with strength.
Our king is a majestic person. He is very generous, very funny, very spirited king.
The best king in the world. We love him. There's a special day, the Bura Day.
My first assignment to them was to give them haka, to see how tribal are they? Are they able, worthy of anything?
Haka was really great. It helped us to raise up the energy in our group.
With the Haka we try to scare our neighbors and the other kingdoms.
We don't want to scare nobody. We want only peace and love.
Are you ready?
We danced around our mother, our Dimitra, and we acted like wolves to the full moon.
When the wolves did their haka and I saw there is only one girl in their kingdom, I knew immediately that we would have some issues with them.
I will let the 5 kingdoms work and fight with each other and see if they can come over their cultural differences, or they will also vanish like our ancestors did.
Right now we are facing a really big crisis in our country. We are losing a lot of people due to the remorse and everything that is happening. People are dying of thirst.
Yeah, we unfortunately had a huge problem. All our women died. That's something that hurt us so much.
We would not like a conflict with the wolves right now. The majority of their population is men. You know what they say, don't mess with a beast when it's wounded, and they are right now wounded. They really need women right now.
The wolves, they're so aggressive.
We're peaceful.
I don't know, they scare us. We are a peaceful kingdom.
No, there is no kingdom scaring me. No one. But we have another problem too. 500 refugees are coming to us.
We have some really big problems. We have no food enough. Our people starving, our people dying. That's a big problem. We have to communicate with the other kingdoms. We need their help.
We are negotiating with the owls. They asked for our protection because they're getting invaded.
You will give protection to our land, the whole land, and we will give you our women, 2,000 women.
So we will give them our protection and they will give us fertile women. That's gonna be something fair, I think.
Our deal is done.
Perfect. The deal is done, we sign the papers, we will give them our protection and they will give women, 2,000 women, actually fertile women. And other than that, basically they have nothing. I mean, they have no health care, they have no food, they are going to die, they have no magic.
And we'll obey your rules from then on.
Now we have no problem of women, we have no problem of refugees, and we are good to go. Only thing we need to do is to help them in times of war. So we are all done.
You see that identity always comes in the way of peace. what they don't realize that for keeping peace, you need each other. So I have decided in all my wisdom, I will let them sacrifice one of each to teach them a lesson.
All of a sudden, all the kingdoms were destroyed and they must come to the great kingdom. All of a sudden, all the kingdoms were destroyed and they must come to the great kingdom. Because that really represents the situation with many countries that have to migrate from their home countries due to civil war and come to other countries.
One of the saddest moments we had, it was sacrifice. We had to leave someone behind, and for us it was really difficult because our team was very united.
Our king tried to destroy us, I don't know. It was so difficult, we couldn't choose. We left Dionysus behind.
We will sacrifice the Minister of Hangover because we want to have healthy nations.
We decided to leave Chrysos because he was the oldest of us.
Last words, Vasilis.
May Moon get his power back.
Okay. The people they will leave behind, they will sacrifice. They won't know that these people will become ambassadors of my sixth kingdom.
Hello, cheers! Holy! I'm so happy. Dionysus is alive. Did you know that? All of the other guys of the other kingdoms, they're alive too. Oh, I'm so happy about it.
And tonight we have a wedding. It's a really great event. We had this task to find the best partners for our kings and queens.
Why are we suggesting you?
Because you're ambitious, you have all the qualities she needs.
She's looking somebody
Who can rule the whole country.
Yeah.
King Vasilis. I'm looking for beautiful girl with strong personality.
The most important thing, funny and sexy for sure.
Dear Queen Elena, I heard you searching for your king. I see the list of your wishes and I think I am the best one for you.
I'm looking for powerful, very beautiful, no minor woman. So let's decide.
I like the proposals, especially with you and Anna. I think that's a very good match.
And the whole idea about this was to have as many, the best proposals as possible, so we could have as many kings and queens in the Great Kingdom as possible.
But they all will have to agree on it. The question is, will they be able to do that? I have doubts.
We had a really interesting discussion with the wolves. They only have one woman between them. They have their priestess. They have venerated her. She's untouchable.
Our religion didn't allow us to propose our girl. We stayed on our values and we kept them until the end.
You come from that land. You are too stubborn.
Yeah.
You don't listen. And this will be downfall of, you will have no hold in the kingdoms.
She was like the main power in their kingdom and they did not use it. And we were very surprised to realize that they actually wanted to live independent out of the kingdom.
Not so well, I think. I want to see how this thing is evolving, what is becoming, what is this sixth kingdom, how will it be after the wedding.
People of our country are very excited to do this event.
Dear future husband.
We will celebrate with other kingdoms. We will make one nation, one union, and I think it will be really great.
We need stronger bonds like marriage, because in that you have mutual understanding and a mutual consent. And hopefully with that, we bring the cultures together.
I think the wedding part is purposefully designed to make them, to push people to interact with one another, to mingle the nations. It was also another way, I think, to push us all to think outside the boundaries of our nations and think about joining power.